few examples. First one is Edison invented electric bulb. Okay, so Edison invented electric bulb. So I have given the picture also. This event took place long back. Okay, and it is completed. It's over. I saw your mother in the college. I saw your mother in the college. Two sentences I have given. Probably Edison invented is quite earlier. If you see many years back, and I saw your mother in the college, maybe something very recently. Okay, but a completed action in the past. Okay, understood now? So here what we see is habits or customs in the past can also come into picture. So for that, we can use Princess Diana took pity on the poor. Nehru always had a rose in his shirt. Okay, so if you see, this is habit or custom, which they continuously keep doing in the past. They did it in the past. Okay, such statements, when we mention, we used to use the words took, had. So whichever form of sentences you make to talk about past action which happened in the past, use this kind of pattern. Okay, verb plus ed pattern, or the past tense of the verb. Got it? And the first one, when I say the time and the year, you might be knowing. The second one, it's I saw your mother in the college, maybe a few days back or just a day back. Okay, and then the habit and custom is continuously happening in your life, which you are expressing it here. Got it? Shall we move to the next one? Yes. So again, simple past we are going to see, and in that, an action that was on in the past. An action that was on in the past. It is completed actually, but it was on once and complete. Okay. My friend was playing in the park when I went to see him. Here we find two kinds of verb pattern. One is was playing, the other one is went. Okay, since we are talking about a simple past, I have highlighted the word went, the verb went. Okay, so here we find my friend was playing in the park when I went to see him. An action that was in the past. What was the action? I went to see him. And what was he doing? He was playing. Okay, now the fourth kind of pattern which we find in this simple past is an action in the past time. Okay, the time is also mentioned. I received a call yesterday. Ravi completed this course last year. Both can come under this action completed in the past time. Okay, I received a call yesterday. Ravi completed this course last year. Got it? Okay, is it clear for you? Now, these are the four patterns in which we use the simple past. Now, I want you to look at the first pattern. Completed action or event in the past. Can I have few examples for this from you? Can you give me a sentence in simple past? It's very clear. An action that took place a long back, it can be, or an action which took place a year back or a month before or a day before also. I'm waiting for your reply. Can you give me the sentences? It should be verb plus ed form. Okay, verb plus ed form. Just think of this and you can just post it. You can go for different verbs. Don't take the same verb which I show. There are lots of verbs, you can use it, and those verbs if you use, your language will look pretty good. So think always in spoken English. Don't go for the same set of vocabulary. Look at something new. Okay, I have got a reply from Sabari, and he has said, I completed my homework. Beautiful. I completed my homework. Must be yesterday or a few days before. Fine. Then Any other sentences can I get from you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All are busy giving their names and class and section, I think. That's fine. So that is, I completed my homework. Completed is the simple past verb he has used. And if you make a sentence with simple past, no, you are mentioning an event which has taken place, okay, in the past. So talking about the past things. Then talking about customs. Can you give me something customs or habit which they do it every day, like every day they do something from the past even till, but it is over, the event is over, the person is not present there. Okay, I bunked the class yesterday. Okay, don't use those words like bunked, it's all spoken. I was, no, was playing, we are not using it here. Just see the patterns. The pattern given here is simple past is verb plus ed. Don't use this was, where, is, are, and am now in the sentence. We will go back to that. Okay, probably soon we will be seeing that one in the next few slides. I want it as verb plus ed form. Can I have that? Verb plus ed form. Okay, everybody can try, of course. So once you give the sentences, if it is correct, we'll take it up. If it is wrong, we'll correct ourselves, right? So you need not be worried about whether my sentence will be correct or wrong, all those things. You just keep giving a proper sentence, we will check it, and if it is not under simple past, then we can quickly move on to the next one, ask you to post some other sentence. Okay, got it? Fine. So completed action or event in the past video. Mother Teresa helped the poor. Super. An action which Mother Teresa did years back. He wanted to play. Okay, in the past he wanted to play, but somebody stopped him. Fine. He wanted to play. Beautiful. Wanted, helped, the other boy who gave it us one more verb. So all these verbs are in the simple past tense. Okay. So next pattern also, if you could tell me, it would be nice. An action that was on the past, that was on in the past. Okay, you can take sentences along with this kind of sentence and another sentence. Earlier you gave me with was, right? So yes, you give me a sentence with was, play, and ing, verb plus ing. Along with it, you give some action which went on in the past. Okay, fine. The last one is with time. Last year, yesterday. All these kinds of sentences, we use it in simple past tense. Is it clear? When we speak about simple past tense, what you did in the past. Just imagine or just think what you did in the past. 5 years back, what did you do? Can I have it? 5 years back, what did you have? Or what did you do? Okay, in that case, when you think of what I did few years back, then you can give a sentence for the fourth point. Okay, now we'll go to the next type. While speaking about the past actions, we also have the other form of the tense, and that is past continuous tense. Okay, in past continuous tense, if you see, it is was, were plus verb plus ing. Was, were, verb plus ing. I went to the school yesterday. Okay, that's a nice sentence. I went to school. Okay, then any other sentences popping up? No. Okay, so here we find in this state, in this pattern, it is was or were plus verb plus ing, because we are talking about past action. So we are using was and were to show the tense format when it happened. Okay, So past tense we are talking about, so it should be about past only. And now here you find action in progress in the past. So this is continuous, so it is happening. We were listening. Okay, we were listening to the class. Nice answer. Then you find here the doctor was treating the patient. This is not happening now. This had already happened. Somebody has taken a pic of it and has given. So the doctor was treating the patient. Got it? The next one, he was riding the bicycle. He was riding the bicycle maybe yesterday or day before yesterday or a few years back. He was riding. Okay, on a particular time he was doing this action, not now. Okay, then second pattern for this past continuous tense, if you see, an action was in progress while another one happened. This pattern actually we saw it in the previous slide also, but I did not highlight it. And here I have highlighted two verbs in this sentence. I was starting to college when my uncle came home. Previous pattern, no, I said came, right? Simple past. Now in this one, if you see, it was starting. Got it now? I was starting. So this was plus verb plus ing pattern. I was starting to college when my uncle came home. So I was about to go and somebody came on the way. Next sentence, if you see, Sunil was chatting with Anil when I entered the room. So when I entered the room, what was happening? Sunil was chatting with Anil. Okay, so some event was going on in the past. It was in progress in the past. Got it? So you can use either was or where in your sentence. Can I have a sentence with where, verb plus ing? Verb plus ing. Remember, there are two words you can use it, was and verb in past continuous tense. And after that, the verb plus ing pattern is important. So look at the pattern first and then you frame the sentence and send it here. Okay? The doctor was treating the patient, was treating. He was riding the bicycle, it is was riding. I was starting to college when my uncle came home. Okay, was starting. And another verb over there is came. Sunil was chatting with Anil when I entered the room. Here, was chatting and entered both are verb pattern. Was chatting comes under past continuous and entered comes under simple past. And that's why I have highlighted it with green. I'm expecting few answers from you. You can make sentences of your own using was, where plus verb plus ing. Yes, such questions you will be getting in the test which we are going to conduct it for this communicative English. Okay, we were walking together in the park. Beautiful, Adish. Then Vasu has given, I was coming to the college. I was coming to the college very soon. Okay, I was coming to the college very soon. Probably in a hurried way, he would have come to college, so he has mentioned this. Okay, use was or verb in your sentence. That's very important. We were going to the mall. Yeah, beautiful sentence. We were going to the mall. They were playing in the ground. Okay, I was sleeping in this day on my home a month ago. I was sleeping will do. I was playing in the rain yesterday. Yeah, super. You're also creative. You give me sentences which are in the current time, at the same time mentioning the past tense. That's superb. She was suffering from fever yesterday. Yes. Okay, use the pronouns which I have already told you, or use the noun pattern, single noun or no double noun, you can use those things. It would make your sentence little bit different. Even when people ask you frame sentences, don't go for the complete he, she, I. Okay, this is all common ones. Go for some names. Okay, even here, when I was using it, I thought of the doctor, I thought of Sunil. Instead of saying he, instead of saying she or it or whatever, the smaller form of the pronouns. Okay, they were playing cricket all evening yesterday. Okay, superb. I was playing in the ground. Fine. Then it is, yeah, I could see that. The sentences are popping up. Go for different pronouns, as I used to tell you always. Different kinds of pronouns you use, different kinds of nouns you can use so that your sentences look different. Okay, yeah, I have got few here. Preeti and her friends were joining the party. Okay, super. It was raining when we entered the college. Okay, it was raining. Good. Then okay, okay, so you got now the was verb plus ing form clearly, because which we always use it. We use it always. Arul and Ram are playing in the ground while raining. Okay, Hari and Sunil were spending time together. Okay, superb. Nice sentences I'm getting. This is how you can make your sentences rather than looking like a normal sentences. Go unique. Make something. Show your uniqueness in doing things, so that you will be it will be very nice to see. Yours is different. Like, got it. And here we find Lokesh was learning the book in his room. He was watching TV when I called him. Okay, when I called, he was watching TV when I called. Beautiful. Any other? Any other sentences for was plus where plus ing? Verb plus ing. Okay. Sunita and Geeta were eating in the canteen. Beautiful. Passengers were enjoying the travel. Yeah, Barney. Bharathan. Okay, super. Nice sentence. Use your creativity when you frame sentences. Don't go for the same old pattern, same old type of sentences. Go for something different. It will actually look nice when you frame sentences like that, rather than the normal ones. Okay, got it. Fine. Okay, superb. Then the next part we will go to, okay, in the past perfect tense. As soon as you see the word perfect, which words should come into picture? Okay, perfect tense will have this have, has, and had. But here it is past, so we are taking the verb had. So had plus verb, and the verb should be in past participle. This is very, very important, where people make a lot of mistake while they speak. He was seeing the beautiful flower. Okay, nice. The teachers were randomly calling the students. Okay, beautiful. Nice one. Aishwarya. Okay, fine. So we'll move to this perfect tense. And in the perfect tense, if you see, an action which has been completed before another action has begun. Okay, so one action has been completed and before an action had begun. Okay, so two actions take place there. Okay, one is the rain had stopped when I left home. Had stopped. And if you see here, it looks like a very easy format. I was doing my homework when my teacher came. Okay, very nice. While they were having picnic, it started to rain. While they were having picnic, instead of having picnic, you can say while they were enjoying in their picnic, it started to rain. I was planning in the I was playing in the ground. My friends joined with me. Okay. Okay, fine. So here the rain had stopped when I left home. The train had left when we reached the station. Got it? I had come your home today. Okay. Had come. Correct? Had come is a correct form. In the verb pattern, if you see, you might look it is stopped plus ed. It is the past tense. So past verb we have used. It's not so. It is the past participle. We always say no. The third form of the verb should come with had and has and have. Since we are doing with the past tense here, had plus verb plus past participle. Okay, understand? We have to use these this pattern. We had taken our dinner by 8. Yeah, that's correct. Had taken. Taken is the third form of the verb. It's not took. This is the exact place where students make a lot of mistake. Okay, remember when you say that a certain event or certain action which has been completed before another action had begun. So when you give it so, use had plus verb plus, okay, and the verb should be in past participle. Okay, and here also, if you see, I wish I had done a course in computer. So done is the third form. What is the second form of the word and the first form of the word? Done. Verb we say no. First form of verb. Usually we keep it as present, past, and past participle. Okay, so I'm talking about present, past, and past participle. In that, past tense word for done. What is the past tense word for done? Okay, I think the network is low, so I couldn't get your answers as I expect. Fine. So past word for done is did. We are not using had did. We are using had done. So I wish I had done a course in computer. This no is a unfulfilled wish. I wanted to do something in the past, but I did not do, and I'm expressing it. So when I express that, no, do, did, and done. Do, did, done. Okay, three forms. So first form is the present, second form is the past, third form is the past participle. So here in this particular pattern of structure with which we speak, we must use the third form of the verb. So while we speak about an action being completed, okay, you have to say that the rain had stopped. It's long back. The rain had stopped when I left home, and after that, he left home. Okay, so understood? It should be the three forms. Can I have the next form for left? What is the other two forms of left? Three forms we are talking about, right? Leave, left, left. Okay, stop, stopped, stopped. Accepted, accept, accepted, accepted. Okay, same. If certain words, the confusion in English here in this particular pattern is many words come under past tense as well as past participle as the same word. The words which we call it as like regular, the words which use ed form in the past tense, they always come in the second form of the verb structure as well as in the third form of the verb structure. Okay, in both the forms they come as ed form, verb plus ed form, and that's why when we use words with ed form after had, it sounds correct. It is correct, not only sounding correct, it is correct. But certain words like left, okay, and certain words like done, unless you know the third form of the verb, it is difficult for you to use those words. Understood? So can I have few easy, easier, easiest? No, we are not doing the comparative degree. The three forms of the verb we are talking. This is adjective. Easy, easier, easiest is the adjective. Three forms of the verb is for leave, left, left. For stop, stop, stopped, stopped. Okay. And for done, it is do, did, done. Can I have it for cut? CUT, cut, put. What are the three forms? Yeah, it remains the same. For cut, 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 cut only. For put, it is put, put, put. Okay, what for come? The rain had stopped when I was sleeping. Okay, beautiful sentence. The rain had stopped when I was sleeping. Use the word had and a verb and give me sentences. Yes, superb. Cut, cut, cut. Correct. Raventh is giving. Superb. Yeah, for cut and put. Can I have a sentence with cut and put with had? Because there lies the difficulty. Okay, the difficulty lies where when we have to change come, came, come. Badri can make a note. Come, came, come. Yeah, Hari Haran, correct. Kanaga also correct. So we said you have to use the last word in this pattern. So it cannot come as had came. It should come as had come. Got it? Had come. So accordingly you have to change. Can I have few sentences with had and then the verb pattern? Sentence. I'm not asking the words now. I want sentences. When I correct yourself, it would be nice if you correct and then give the answer, the sentence once again, so that I'll understand that you are correcting yourself, you are listening to me. Okay? Yeah, Vasudevan, correct it is. Put, put, put. Any other verb which completely changes in the third form? Can I have an example for that? Yeah? Some words you see, that's why it makes no while speaking we make mistake, because for some words it is put. Some people say put it. There is no word like ted, added ted with put, no word at all. But if you make such a mistake, people will think that, oh, simple thing this person did not know. Okay, so remember, put is the same pattern. For cut is the same pattern. Then come, came, come. We are not studying the rules or the reasons behind the language which has this kind of no changes in the word structure, verb structure, and its change. Okay, we are just using them. Our purpose is to convey the action properly so that the listeners can understand. Okay, they had cut the tree when we came home. Superb, Kanaga. They had cut. So you cannot say they had cutted. Wrong way of saying. So you know the answer correctly. Superb. That's a nice sentence. He had cut the tree. Yes, superb. It's a halfway sentence from Sri Charan. Any other? He had played football. Okay. When you use ed words, no, it's completely easy. You can do it easily. But when you take the words which won't have the regular pattern of change, there you will have the difficulty. You will think it is wrong, but actually you might be speaking it correctly. Okay, using cut, but you will have a little bit of doubt while you are talking whether that cut word is correct or put word is correct, or no, come is correct. That confusion comes in, or that doubt comes in when we start doing it. So when you are using sentence with past perfect tense or present perfect tense, you should be very, very careful that it should have the third form of the verb. Okay, Don't go for the second form of the verb, then the sentence will become wrong. Okay. The next one, here again I have given you few more sentences. If you see these sentences, it is also used to express an unfulfilled condition in the past. Something is unfulfilled and which is in the past. Okay. If you had done well, you would have passed your exams. Okay. Had done. This is something not fulfilled. You hoped for, you wished for. Okay, that did not happen. So if you had done well, you would have passed your exams. Here we have two kinds of tenses. One is had done and have passed. Have passed is perfect but present tense. Had is past and present tense. Okay. And then the next one, if you see, if you had come to me, I would have helped you. Had come and have helped. And then the next pattern, if you see, when from a point of time in the past, we look backward at an event that happened earlier in the past. Okay, an event which had happened earlier in the past. Remember that. When, a, when from a point of time in the past, we look backwards, okay, we look backward at an event that happened earlier in the past. Okay, understood? So the event which had happened earlier in the past, we are going to talk here. And again, it is had plus verb plus past participle form. At 3 p.m. in the afternoon, all the committee members had arrived. Everybody came, they all arrived. Next is by midnight, we had completed all our work. By midnight, we had completed. Okay, so this is again the past perfect pattern. So four ways in which this past perfect is used, and all the four ways I have given it to you. So if you could give me a few more sentences for past perfect, it would be nice. I will understand that you have got the words. Certain irregular verbs also, if you could say, it is nice, because regular verbs are verbs which will have ed that comes in the second form and the third form as the same. Okay, so there isn't a big confusion, but I want to get the words which will have the third form as different form. While we speak about the past actions which had taken place, okay, in the past, or which was going on in the past, all these we will be using the past perfect tense and past continuous tense, we will say. Okay, fine. Few more sentences, if I could get it, would be better. We can move to the next pattern. Yeah, any other sentences you could think of? Had plus verb. Yeah, had plus verb, and which has to be in participle, past participle. And always remember to change your pronoun, not the same pronoun again and again, like I, he, all those. If you had completed, okay, D is missing, maybe typological error. If you had completed your homework, you would have gone, you would have got good marks in exam. Okay, had completed, beautiful. Everyone had slept when the earthquake hit the small town. Beautiful sentence, Sri Charan. Everyone had slept, sleep, slept, slept. Okay, beautiful. Use such kind of verb and different types of pronouns or nouns as a subject. Okay, yes, waiting for few more. Waiting for few more sentences. Yeah. Only two of them gave me a sentence in this pattern. If I hadn't spoken to them, it it might be better. Yeah, super. If I hadn't spoken to them, speak, spoke, spoken. Okay, speak, spoke, spoken. That's a nice format you have given. The soldiers had completed the training before the general arrived. Yeah, nice. He had kept the vegetables on table. Okay, he had kept the vegetables on table. Fine. The soldiers had completed their training before the general arrived. He had kept the vegetables on table. Kept, keep, kept, kept. Okay. What had happened last night had happened. He is given in a question format. That's very nice. Thinking differently. Okay. Fine. Few more sentences. We'll skip. We'll move to the next one. Okay. Okay. Fine. Next one is past perfect continuous. So this is again another type of tense which we use while we speak about past actions. Okay, so this tense is used to demonstrate an action that had been going on for some time before another action took place in the past. Okay, it was going on continuous, we always know, right? It's a action going on in the past, and along with it the perfect has also come in. So had plus been plus verb plus ing. Wherever verb plus ing pattern comes, it's easier for you. Only wherever this verb in the past participle, you should be a bit careful. Otherwise, it will be fine. Okay. So look at this sentence is given here. They had been preparing for the travel when I joined them. They had been preparing. They had been preparing for the travel when I joined them. The next part, if you see, I had been writing letters to my friend Rahim for many years. Nowadays, the habit of writing letters is gone actually. Okay, so the people who lived few years back, like not few years actually, maybe 20 years back or 30 years back, they used to write letters. So I had been writing letters to my friend Rahim for many years, writing letters and posting it in the post office. Nowadays, we also write letters, but in the form of email, or no, we just go and give it in hand for the record purpose. Okay, they had been preparing for the travel when I joined them. I had been writing letters to my friend Rahim for many years. So you can find here the pattern is had plus been plus verb plus ing. So can I have sentences from you for this pattern? Quickly, if you could give me the sentences, it's nice. You see, I would know that you have understood the concept. Many of you are not answering. Some of you are repeatedly giving the answer. That's actually nice, but others also can join in. Yes, few more sentences I need. Can I have it? I had been traveling for more than 10 hours. Okay, beautiful. Nice. I had been traveling for more than 10 hours. Revant Kumar has given the answer. Anybody else? Had been traveling, had been writing, had been cooking, okay, had been watching, okay, had been playing, all such verbs, different kinds of verbs you can think of, not the same verbs. Think of different verbs, think of different subject, okay, then use the same pattern of the verb. They have been, I'm telling about past tenses, so it should be they had been waiting for the bus to arrive. Okay, had been. Don't use have. Have is present tense. We are on the topic to speak about past action. My great grandpa had been writing letters to my grandpa. Okay, Kanaga. Only in those days they were writing. That is superb. So something logical, also nice, right? They had been watching cricket for past 2 hours. Beautiful. They had been waiting for the bus to arrive. Had been waiting. Okay, I had been waiting for the train when I go to the village. I had been playing for more than 1 hour. I had been playing. Good. Had been watching. Had been waiting. All these words are nice. Think of few more verbs. We had been playing on rainy days. Okay. Any other? They had been waiting for bus. We had been listening to the class. Listening the class. We had been listening the class since morning. I have power fluctuations here. 1 second. Okay. Okay, we had been listening to the class since morning. Fine. That's the last sentence. Anybody else who can give me the sentence? Okay. Just a second. There's a problem in the electricity. 1 second. Otherwise, it will be blinking continuously. So I'll close the video here. Okay. My presentation I'll keep. Yeah. Okay. So a few more sentences, if you could give it, is nice. The students had been running in the, okay. Gautam had been listening to the music for past 3 hours. Okay, fine. They had been playing the games. Okay, playing I have seen. Any other word which you could give me? The student had been running in the ground. Okay, she had been singing more than an hour. Fine. I had been playing for past 2 hours. I had been playing for past 2 hours. Fine. Any other? See, you're using the same kind of routine words like playing, singing, okay, running. We had been cooking together by ourselves on weekends. Okay, we had been cooking together on weekends. Okay, fine, nice sentence. Go for a few other vocabulary. Okay, the verb you can change, the pronouns you can change, then the sentence you can change, but using only this pattern. She had been a very passionate girl when during her school times. When you can remove, she had been a very passionate girl during her school times. Okay, the gamer had been streaming in YouTube for 1.2.5 hours. Okay. Okay. Streaming, nice word. Any other word, verb you can change, and then the pronouns you can change so that your sentence is completely different from the other person. We had been taking for over 2 hours before. We had been talking for over 2 hours before we arrived. Okay, it must be talking. Typological error, I think. The students had been planning for the project. Okay, the students had been planning for the project. Fine. Planning, nice word. Certain students really show a kind of uniqueness in your approach, in your sentence structure. That's nice, actually. He had been riding a bike more than a day. Okay. Is it possible? He had been riding a bike more than a day. Okay. They had been distributing the newsletters. Yeah, nice. Distributing. Had been distributing. Beautiful. Think of different words, different pronouns, and different verb structure. Okay. Now we'll go to the next slide. If you could see the next slide here, make sentences using the following verbs in simple past tense. Okay, I have given you pictures also. I have given you certain verbs. You can use different verbs if you want, but right now use the word tell, think, seek, drive, whisper. These words you can use. Okay. I need simple past tense. What's the pattern for simple past tense? What's the pattern for simple past tense? Ma? Was plus? No, no. The governor had been speaking to the people. Yeah, nice sentence. Had been speaking. Simple past tense. The verb plus ed. Okay, go in for the verb plus ed form. Now make sentences with these verbs I have given you. Use these verbs. Done? Yeah, did, had, correct. That kind of verbs are called as simple past. So we are going to speak about the past action using the simple past tense. Can I get few more sentences with these words? 6 words I have given. So I need actually 6 sentences from you. 6 words, and so I need 6 sentences. Can I have the sentences, please? Yeah. So use tell. What's the past tense of tell? It has started to rain. I'm asking here simple past tense. So started is the only word you have to use. Don't use has. And has, we are talking about past tense, not present tense. Okay. Yeah. Drived. The drive past word is drive, drove, driven. Okay. So it is not drived. It is, yeah, it is drove. He drove the car. Okay. He drove the car. Can I get other sentences quickly? Yes, you keep posting. Yes, I got a lot of sentences here. Let me check all these. Yeah, drove, correct. And before that, there are a few more sentences. Let me see those sentences. I told him to start listening. Okay, good. Then, yeah, drive, drove, driven. Yes, Raven, correct. She was thinking. I'm not asking you this was plus verb plus ing. The words I have given here is only for simple past tense. See the question over there. This is how the exercise will come. Then you have to be careful about the pattern for simple past tense. When we talk about past action in simple past. Okay, what is that then? The rain stopped yesterday. A beautiful sentence. Correct? Correct pattern. He played football on a rainy day. Okay. He can will not come. He played football on a rainy day. Yes. I told him not to go to this thing. I told him not to go to do this thing. Okay, okay, fine, correct. I myself have told is another pattern. What pattern, ma? Aishwarya? It is not simple past, it's actually present tense. He has worked, again, Kaushik has worked. What pattern it is? It's not past tense. We are talking about speaking about past actions. I think about the exam because I prepare for that. No, again, the tense, it's not past. Also, Devan, it's not past tense. I think is present. I prepare is present. Was playing, no, no. Was playing is past continuous tense. I'm asking you, be very clear. I'm asking you to use these words. Okay, 6 words are there. I need to get 6 sentences in simple past tense. Okay. Yeah, Santosh, it's correct. He thought about her. Okay, correct. Think past tense is thought. Tell past tense. He whispered in my ear about his birthday party. Super nice. Bharat Vishal has given that. He thought what he had done yesterday. Okay. I got my salary last month. I didn't give the word get here. Okay. You have used it. Superb. That's nice. He laughed in the class. Correct. He laughed in the class. You can even use the pictures given here. Kaushik laughed at me. Okay. Any other? You haven't used still. Seek. What's the past tense for seek? We were in the ground. No. No. So look at the words here and use them. ED form, I said. Verb with ED form. I seek yesterday, so I can't come to the class. Seek past tense. What's the past tense of seek? Here lies the problem, because if we don't know the past word of it, we do make mistakes. Okay, so please find out the past form of the vocabulary, the verbs. Okay, I whispered him not to laugh in the class. Okay, nice. Ram told that Raju did not play well. Yeah, correct. I told him to drive to the mall. Beautiful. Used both the you have used both the verbs which I have given. Fine. Seek, no, sought. Sought is the correct word. Right now, I need a sentence with sought. What is seeking? The man on the top picture you find, he's seeking something. What is that seeking? He is searching for something, looking for something. That eagerness is seen in his eyes. Okay. Sentence with sought. Sentence with sought. SOUGHT. I'm waiting for that sentence alone. Then we'll go to the next activity. He sought pleasure in his work. Beautiful, Akash. He sought pleasure in his work. He he thanked me for helping. Okay. He thanked me for helping. Correct sentence, Sri Charan. Any other? Any other sentence can I see here? Or we will move. Okay, fine. We'll go to the next part. So remember, simple past tense, verb plus ed form, or the past tense form if it is irregular pattern. Okay. Now make sentences using the following verbs in past continuous tense. Look at this slide. Here I have given you few pictures and few words. I couldn't give for every word. Maximum I tried my level best to use it. My mother had sought protection from the cold weather. Okay, sought is seeking something, searching for something, or looking for something. That's the meaning. Okay, I sought yesterday, so I can't come to the class. No, sought what? Something should come after sought. I was searching for something. I sought something. So the first sentence was given by Badri is my mother had sought protection. Again, had sought is not the pattern which I'm asking. I'm asking only sought. Leave the had and give me a sentence, Badri. Okay. Then here you find rest of the words. And Akash, no more comments over there, which I don't like. Okay. Now, boil, trouble, slap, stitch, stare, arrange, perform. Okay. Boil, trouble, slap, stitch, stare, arrange, perform. All these you know. Yeah, I sought for something. Nice, Kaushik. That's a nice sentence. The shopkeeper sought and gave what the customer asked for. Okay, beautiful, meaningful. I boil the water in rainy day. No, now here the pattern changes. Just look at it. Okay, it's Kailai Shivam. It says, look at the pattern. Ma. Here it is past continuous tense. What is the pattern then? Verb plus ing, and before that we have to use was or were. So was, were, and then verb plus ing pattern. Okay, that kind of sentence I need for boil. Can you give me? He has performed. Has, no, I'm telling you, use either was or were and then perform plus ing. Kaushik can change and send me the sentence. Yeah, we finished the sought. She sought for her happiness in her dream job. Okay, the egg was boiling in water. Yeah, beautiful, Sricharan. The egg was boiling in water. So we will give up the first word. Second word, trouble. She sought for her happiness in her dream job. Okay, she has corrected it. Fine. Now I need a sentence with trouble. So what is the word pattern is? Was or were troubling. Now you tell me the sentence. It's easier then. Troubling should be there. Before that, you have to have was or were. Got it? One sentence. Was. Rahul was slapping him on his face for the mistake he had done. Was slapping. Okay? On his face is not needed. Okay? Rahul was slapping him for his mistake. When you are trying to be more specific, also you make mistake. He was troubling. Ing should come, Kaushik. Ing I said, not was troubled. Troubling. So we are talking about past continuous tense. Continuous tense will always have ing with it. So when the action which is going on in the past about which we talk. The man was troubled. Okay, that is wrong. I said you will correct it and send me, I hope. Okay. Any other? Still, I didn't get words. Sentences for stitch, stare, arrange. Stare, you know, the baby, you look at the picture. Look at the picture as well as the vocabulary. Combine and you can write. I have given the cat for trouble. I have given the baby for stare. Arranging bouquet there. Then a stitch I have given the picture. Okay. He was troubling me a lot. Yeah, correct. He was troubling me a lot. The wave slapped against the boat. Yeah, beautiful sentence. The wave slapped about against the boat. Okay, fine. Any other sentence? Her classmates were troubling her terribly during the probational period. Okay, fine. Nice sentence. He stared down at the man from his window. Beautiful sentence. Stared is done. Troubling is stared. Oh, sorry. I have asked you, not stared. I have asked you past continuous tense. Be mindful of the tense. I was arranging for the program. Okay. I was arranging the room, you can say. Okay. I was arranging the table, you can say, for the program. He was troubling. No, no. He was troubling. It's wrong sentence. He was troubling by his kidnappers is a wrong one. He was troubling somebody else, it should come. He was troubling me. He was troubling them. The kidnappers were troubling the boy. Okay? Hemanesan can think of this. Okay, still I haven't got for stitching. They were arranging the books in the library. A beautiful sentence. They were arranging the books. The baby was staring at the man. Okay, that's nice. You're using the pic I have given. We were performing for the dance competition. We were performing. It would be better what would be actually practicing. Performing is something happening on the stage. It's not like competition. We are performing. Okay. He was staring at the paper because he could not read what was written. Okay. The dancers were performing so gracefully. Yeah, that's a better answer. Nice one. I was performing well. Okay. Instead of good, I was performing well in the interview. I was performing very well in board exams. Okay. Okay, fine. So I think almost we have covered all the verbs I have given. Shall we move on to the next one? Look at this. Make sentences using the following verbs in past perfect tense. Okay, past perfect tense. So, what is the pattern for past perfect? Perfect, as soon as you see, it should be have, has, had. But here I said past tense, so it should be had. Had plus verb, and the verb should be in the third form, past participle form. Okay, quickly you can give. This is not that easy because the third form of the verb you must know. Otherwise, it becomes tough. Okay. So don't go for the second form of the verb, third form of the verb. So what is the third form of the verb for gather? Can I get it? Gather, gathered, gathered. Okay. Next one. Steal. First, you give me the three forms of the verb for all the how many words I have given? 7 verbs I have given. Gather, gathered, gathered. Steal. Okay. Completely quiet. Other side. Okay. Steal, stole, stolen. Then correct, corrected, corrected. Okay. Taste, tasted. tasted. Yeah, Abhi has given. Then touch, touched, touched, ring, rang, rung, win, won, one. Okay, so now give me sentence. I have gathered. Gathered what or whom? That is important, Sanjay. And another thing is not have, it should be had. Use the past tense. I had corrected the exam papers. Beautiful. Yeah. Win, one, win. Yeah, win, one, win. Correct. Superb. Ring, rang, rung. Superb. Okay. They had won the match. They had won the match. Win, one, one. I think here somebody has given me win, one, win. No, no win. That you can change it. Yeah, correct. He had stolen. Stole is the past verb, and you have to use it as the third form of the verb is stolen. He had stolen my pen. Yeah, win, one, one. They had won the tournament. Good. Go for the other words. Taste, touch. Okay, then ring. You haven't used those words. Try them. They had won the tournament. Yeah, it is done. Anybody else with other words? There are nearly 4 words left out. They had tasted the food at evening. They had tasted the food in the evening. Ram used to stole. Okay, no, no. After to, you should not use the past tense word. Ram had stolen the things at night is the correct word. Okay. I have asked you to use had plus verb in the third form. Uh, Ram use that becomes present tense. And again, to stole will not come. To after to, the word should be in present tense. That's again, many of them make a mistake. They had rung the bell. Rung. Third form is rung. Ring, rang, rung, Sanjay. Make a note of it. A year ago, Natasha had gathered a lot of stamp collection. Okay. Gathered a lot of stamp for her collection, you can say. Yeah. Ring, rang, rung. Yes, Kaushi. Correct. Touched. Touch you have not yet used. Corrected, used, still used. Yeah. Only touch. If you use this word in the sentences of your own, we can just move on to the next. One more sentence I need for touch. He use had ma. He had rung the bell. In this sentence, actually it should be you rang the bell if it is present tense. If you want to make it past tense, okay. And if it is like past perfect tense, it should be he had rung the bell. They had won the match. Okay, fine. He had tasted the noodles which was made by me. Okay. It's nice you prepare noodles. Okay. Steal, stole, stolen. Done. I think only the word touch is left. The baby's hand touching the mother's hand or the father's hand. You can, see that and make a sentence using had. He touched his bat after 2 years. He had. Okay. Use the word had. Yeah, he had touched the note after a long time, you can say. The skeleton, what is that? The skeleton had not rung. Next. Okay, so we will move on to the next slide where I have few more and we can answer this also. He had touched my bike. Okay, fine. Make sentences using the following verbs in past perfect. Past perfect tense. Okay, past perfect continuous tense. So for past tense, past verb is needed. Perfect, it should be had. So had been with verb plus ing. Now the pattern is different. Make a note of it. Had been plus verb plus ing. Okay. So skip should become had been skipping. Okay. Next one is had been fading. Had been blossoming. Had been shaking. Had been viewing, had been coming, had been going, had been putting. Okay, now I need sentences from you based on this. Can I have sentences from you? Had been plus verb plus ing. Had been plus verb plus ing. I had been waiting for you since the blossom season. Okay, okay. Blossom season is not the right way to say. During the blooming season, you can say, since the flowering season, you can say. Any other? He had been fading the color of the dress. Had been fading. Okay. He will not come. He had been skipping the question in the exam. Okay. He had been skipping the question in the exam. Had been walking. He had been walking. Fine. Any other? Few more sentences. You can use viewing, coming, putting, shaking. All these words are left out now. I said had been touching. It should be past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Look at that pattern. Past perfect continuous tense. He had been shaking me when I'm writing. He had been shaking the table, you can say, when I was writing. Okay? He had been shaking the table when I was writing. Fine. Few more. Few more words, sentences. Okay, remember these are the four patterns in which past tense can be used, and these are the ways in which we can use the sentences to talk about past action. He had been singing in the competition, beautiful. He had been shaking his hand, yes, good. She had been fading herself from this world. Okay, very negative. The baby had been crawling in the kitchen, yeah. Had been crawling. Nice. I had been coming. when you came. Okay, thereby we have come to the end of this slides. Okay, thank you all. You are all very good students. Like I have got so many, answers from you, and it is so beautiful. Because when we talk, when we discuss, only then no, you come to find out whether everything is correct, or we can work on it still further. Wherever we need to correct, we can correct ourselves. Okay, and that is actually nice. So I'm stop presenting. Thank you all for today's class, and we will meet you tomorrow. Okay, fine. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Meet you in the next class. Yeah, he had been waiting for you long time. It's fine. Nice sentence. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.